And thank you all for being here today and being a part of this. It's very important. I can't sit here and not be amazed at how much change has happened over a short period of time. In the 1980s, our leasing programs averaged about 40 scheduled sales each. Fast forward to 2024 under the Biden administration, not a single lease took place. In 2025, we can only cross our fingers and hope for a single sale opportunity in 2025. This is war on the American economy. While we have tools, resources, and workforce to produce our own energy, the United States has continued to rely on imports that weaken our national security and drive up prices for the American families. These policies, including the delayed 2024 through 2029 gas leasing program, have only made matters worse. Fortunately, President Trump signed an EO titled Unleashing American Energy on his first day in office. This action reverses the Biden administration's disastrous policies and puts the United States on a path not just toward energy independence, but also energy dominance. I look forward to building on the President's EO as I reintroduce a version of my good friend's Bill's former Representative Garrett Graves' Bridge Act soon. Mr. Chasen, to ensure long-term energy security, offshore oil and gas must be consistent and sufficient to meet future needs. Mr. Chet, can you explain, Mr. Chasen, can you explain the timeline for how long it takes oil and natural gas to be drilled, produced, and delivered to the consumer in context of the federal leasing program?
Yes, sir. Thank you for that question. Basically, it's about 10 years from lease being purchased to first production, and billions of dollars of investment, which makes a port like mine busy. So, it's important for us to understand that there's a long timeline, a long lead time to get to production from a lease.
Under the Biden administration's 2024 to 29 offshore 5-year plan, only 3 lease sales are scheduled. Is that enough to ensure the flow of oil and gas without risking supply gaps?
No, sir, it is not.
How many lease sales per year are needed at a minimum to maintain our stable energy supply?
2 lease sales a year.
2 a year. Last Congress, oil and gas production in the Gulf of America was nearly shut down due to the Biden administration's allowing key authorizations like the biological opinion and NIPED's general permit to expire without new ones ready to take their place. How important is it that Congress to ensure that the permits and authorizations needed to develop American energy are predictable?
It's critically important for the certainty and continuum in the process, for jobs, and for just the standard of living in America.
Will better federal permitting lead to more investment in the Gulf of America and Mississippi, creating a better economy and more jobs?
That's the hope, yes.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I have enjoyed catching a lot of your fish down there out of Port Fourchon on more than one occasion. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.